That was my thinking face.
No.
It's my face and
You're not supposed to be thinking. No.
Let me think.
No.
Face. I have to say
My hair needs to be done all over again.
What's wrong with you?
I just got like fried out in the sun yesterday.
Well, I definitely would agree there.
Oh!
Oh my gosh. I mean,
you are never supposed to agree with you're supposed to be, your hair looks great, no matter what I say about it.
Well, I said that first. I did. And I was like, I agree with you. I completely agree with my wife.
You're never supposed to agree with me when I say that my hair looks bad.
My bad.
You're supposed to be like, oh my God, my hair looks great.
Exactly. It looks great.
Good morning. Hi, Shelly. Good morning, Mom. Hi, Lainey. Good morning, Phyllis. Hi, Triva. TC says, good morning. Did you survive the madness? Barely. Good morning, Beth. Rashana's here. Good morning. Hashtag Whack Fam. You right. Hi, Pamela. Good morning. Hi, Dama. Yes. So you guys, first of all, my alarm didn't go off today. I actually have to check to see what's going on. I really hope that I did not turn off my live alarm to set it for the wake up early alarm. No, that's weird. It just did not go off today.
Gremlins happen.
It is. It's a phone gremlin, man. That's nuts. Because we had to set an alarm yesterday for 6:05. I set an alarm at 6:05 a.m. called yard sale. Like, that's what time we had to wake up and be over my granny's house. We had to be over there by 6:30. So we had to wake up at 6 o'clock to like feed the dogs and like do all that nonsense. So if you notice, the clothes rack is gone. All that stuff back there is gone. Yeah, there are some boxes and stuff, but now we can really clean up and throw things away, which like we're basically 90% done with. But first of all, did y'all notice Richard scooting in and out in his new grown-up chair?
What?
Your grown-up chair.
Oh,
that old thing. Yeah. Were you sitting in that yesterday? Did we talk about that?
No, we were standing outside yesterday.
Yes, we were sitting outside yesterday. So in cleaning out the garage on Friday to put the stuff in the truck for the yard sale, we found some office chairs, and I was like, oh my God. Richard can now have his own chair. Now I can do like this. Richard. Oh, no, you're too heavy. I gotta. He's helping. I couldn't push. It was his counterweight. So, yes.
You have to lock your weight.
Yes, that's exactly what I have to do.
It just shows we had so much stuff in the garage.
Melissa said, good morning, Whack Fam. I hope the yard sale was a success. Did those owl jars finally sell? Nope, they sold to the garbage. They were sold to the curb. They paid the ultimate price. Yeah.
No, my mom actually looked at them. She was like, through FaceTime, I was showing her the whole yard sale. She was like, oh, what are those owls? And I was like, oh, yeah, she has these little vases. She was like, what's wrong with them? I was like,
they look kind of scary. Yeah. I was like, exactly. Why would I want those in my house?
It's like those dark eyes.
Good morning, Kat. Good morning, Mookie. Hi, Cynthia.
They're probably in the breezeway right now.
Good morning, Joyce. I hope you had a great birthday. How are you doing on your fast? I believe in you, okay? A couple more hours to go. Let me see. Good morning, Pamela. Hi, Robin. Let me see. Mom says, hi, Rashana. Oh, we were just watching you and the mister. Must have just been her, because I've only been able to watch your first podcast, which I want to watch all of them. I don't have time. I don't watch anything, but that's the yard sale is over. So now I got some of my life back.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So let me see. Until the next one. You're right, which is August 29th. Like, it already has a date. Like, it's horrible.
I think I'm gonna come down with something.
TC said the universe decided you need sleep. Oh, girl, I wasn't asleep. I was sitting here on my computer just working. I've been up since 7 o'clock. I can't sleep in no matter what. But like, I was just here watching the Pioneer Woman, like doing my expenses, because I did not get to finish my expenses, yesterday or Friday, but they will be done today. So I've already been up working on them. That's my number one and only goal today. And then it just became 9:30 all of a sudden. I was just like, what? Where's my alarm? So yes, I was sitting on my computer the whole time, like just not paying attention because I was in the zone.
I was paying attention.
Yes.
About to remind you.
Treva said I forgot about the owl jars. Oh, I never forget about the owl
I
jars.
swear they're probably following themselves home.
Exactly.
Like, said ring the doorbell. I was like, if I see an owl jar,
we running. The house is haunted. No, you're right.
There'll be the owl jar sitting here for the next line.
Exactly, just by itself. So let me see. Holly said, "Good morning, wife. I'm glad to make the live before church." That's awesome.
Oh, yay.
Vita said, "Good morning, Autumn and Richard. Richard, you never agree that her hair is a mess." Exactly. Trying to be in the doghouse. Exactly. Just be like, "Oh no, honey, your hair looks great." And
I did
no matter
say
how
that.
bad you talk about it, I'll never agree with you.
I literally said your hair's nice, and then you were like, "No, remember we were outside and got fried." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And then she was like, "Don't agree with me." And I was like, well, you just volunteered the outside pride part. And I was like, that's everybody. I was like, well, I thought you were talking about all of our hair, not just yours.
No, just my hair in particular.
I'm pretty sure that's everybody's hair.
Good morning, Patricia. Rebecca said, I just watched the Hamill film last night, so I made it through the first half. I'm not going to say we because Richard fell asleep about 30 minutes before the first half ended. So
it was, I wasn't falling asleep. It was more like just like
dozing off,
casually resting my eyes between the.
See, there's no between nothing. See, you're a lying liar face because there is no between. It goes from one song to the next. It never stops. Dee's here says lurking today. I'm glad you commented. So yeah, no, I watched. Okay, so I don't want to say I'm peeved, but and I think part of me already knew this, but it's the recording that they did back in 2016, like in the height of its popularity and whatnot. It's like probably the same one that I saw on bootleg however many years ago, It is great. I mean, I love seeing it. And you could tell that they shot it twice. They shot the wide shots when they were with the audience because you can hear the laughters and the gasps and things like that. But you can also tell that they did an entire run through where the cameras were allowed to get in their faces and stuff, which that's really what I enjoy. It's like the perspectives that you can't see from the audience. But the singing is brilliant. The acting is brilliant. Like Renee Elise Goldsberry is like a G. She's been my favorite so far, or at least like her voice has sounded the most like the CD. And you guys know that's exactly what I like. It's like, I want it to sound like the soundtrack sounds. Like everyone else is like putting their little inflections on everything. And I'm just like, no, I just want it to be the soundtrack. But that's not how the human experience works. I know, right? Exactly. But I love it. It's great. We just finished Nonstop, and we're about to, start. What did I miss? So
I really liked it. I really liked it so far.
Yes.
The only thing that I would have to say is for the first 25 minutes, I had an echo in the room.
No, it wasn't an echo. I wasn't singing behind them. I was straight singing all over them.
From somebody who's never seen it, it was an echo.
Yeah. So
it sounded like I was like, "What is he saying? I can't. Which one am I listening to?" It.
No, like
I love your voice.
I sang the entire. No, yeah, you're right. I mean, I sang the entire, first however many. But then I made sure to stop and explain the whole story to him, which he was like, "I understand really that."
Grasp it.
Yeah.
But once everything settled down,
started rolling in, he was like, "Oh, this is what's happening. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, that's cool." And I'm like, "It's not cool. It's amazing." But no, I mean, he got it. So it was fun.
It was great. So
Gail says,
finish it up tonight.
Yes, Gail says, was there a lot of stuff left? What happened to anything not sold? So, yes, there was a lot of stuff left, only because we started with a lot of stuff. It went to one of two directions. It either went back into the house to sell at the next yard sale, or it went to the curb. Like, this was like a yard sale / purge, okay? Like, this was like, we have some stuff that we just need to get out of the house. And if somebody wants to buy it, that's fine. If not, it's going to the curb. We're not going to donate it. We're not taking it around to different places. Like, we do that enough, so I don't feel bad that if this one time we got to throw things away, hey, let's do that, And so there is a lot of stuff sitting on the curb.
Fine by me.
Yeah. Garbage. It's all on the curb in my grandmother's house too, because none of it came back to my house. So the garbage is comes to her house on Tuesday, but there'll probably be people picking through it before then. So
people just drive by.
Yeah, well, they're going to come by with a pickup truck because there's like, shelves and tables, things that people could use. We just don't have a use for it, So yeah, it's out there. But a lot of stuff we did put back in the house because we just sell it at the next yard sale.
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah.
Look at your grandma.
Keto Like a Lady's here. Good morning. Good morning, doctor. Hi, Vicky. Vita said, hi, Chris. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you are having a wonderful day, Mom. Mom is at work.
Good morning.
She's been at work all day. Good morning, Jean. Let me see.
Good morning.
Joyce said doing good so far, only 8 more hours. That's awesome, you guys. Joyce is doing her first ever 24-hour fast.
What?
I know, right? I'm so excited for her. You got this, girl. 8 more hours. Won't seem like nothing.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it is going good. Let me see. Rashana said, Chris Jones, I am in Aldi now. We went to Aldi on Friday just to stop in for some ricotta cheese because they had 0 ricotta cheese at Meijer. I mean, the ricotta cheese section was cleaned out. Little did I know that 4th of July was a lasagna holiday because all of the ricotta cheese was gone.
Well,
so
almost didn't find any at all, except it was tucked away.
Yeah, it was tucked away in the specialty cheese section.
And
like
a lady actually was like, "Yay, finally too!" Like y'all both were looking for the ricotta at the same time.
Yes, we were. Like I picked it up because I found it, and I picked it up and I showed Richard because he was looking at another section, and I was like, "Here it is." And she said, "Oh, I'm glad you did that because I was looking for ricotta too." And I was like, "Oh, well, here it is, girl, right over there." So. Yes.
No, it was nice.
Beth says around here people pick through our curbs. Oh yeah, like I mean, if it's out on the curb, go for it.
If it's on the street, it's a sign that it's free for all.
Exactly.
As long as you're not standing out there with like another sign saying how much it is.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if it's just unmanned at the curb, go for it. Rebecca said, Autumn, do you and Richard have Disney Plus? Yeah, we have Disney Plus. I don't know if we're currently paying for it or we got it a year for free. Okay. Yeah. So watched High School Musical, the musical, the series, have The Mandalorian. Yeah, watched the first part of the Hamilton film.
During the whole in-home thing, we through all the streaming services.
JJ said, I broke my fast last night at 97 hours. That is amazing.
Absolutely.
JJ, that's crazy.
JJ. Absolutely, Bird's Life.
Oh, my God.
Hey, JJ.
JJ said, I'm starting another fast, but for 36 hours. See, that's the whole point. After you do 97, 36 ain't even a thing. You're like, oh, I'm asleep most of that. Like it's just once you do the longer fast, it's just like 36-hour fasts aren't anything. Gosh, Rashana said I did 120 and the Mister did 126. That is amazing. Good job, you guys.
Lordy.
Cynthia said, did anything get snatched by her mama? I don't remember if she snatched anything. I definitely know my mom snatched up some stuff. But that was because that was more due to my Aunt Beverly, not due to the customer. But regardless, my mom had this entire set of teal dishes. And it was like 4 plates, 4 saucers, some napkins, like an entire dish set that had like $10 on it. And the guy was like, I'll give you 3. And mom was like, no, like, why would you go from 10 to 3? But see, here's the problem. Everyone in my family is not everyone. I'll just say pretty much Aunt Beverly and Grandmama. They're not very self-aware to the point where they'll say, just sell it for anything, and we're like, no, like if we want a certain price for our stuff, we have the right to sell it at how much we want. But they'll get mad at you for not basically giving your stuff away, but then they won't ever come down on their stuff, It's just like if Aunt Beverly has $10 listed on something and somebody offered 3, there's no way she would take it. But now when mom refuses to sell it to someone for $3, she's like, see, that's why you're never going to sell any of your stuff and launch into this thing. And we're like, but you just refused to sell your stuff to that guy cheap too. So like, what's really going on here? So it gets into a bunch of arguing about who should lower their prices to get their stuff sold when those people aren't also willing to lower their own prices. So it's just fun family drama. So mom, like, in order to to get Aunt Beverly to stop talking about the dishes, she was just like, I'll just take the dishes away. Like, we don't have to worry. I was like, why are you taking them in the house? Just tell that guy that he can't have them for $3. And it's just like, well, to get Beverly to be quiet about, I should sell the dishes. And I was like, I totally see you there. I'll say who had a surprisingly great attitude yesterday was Amber. But that's because she sat by herself most of the time. Like, she was like operating autonomously on her own, like honestly in the shoe section with Uncle Bobby. But, as long as she's not talking to like mom and Aunt Beverly and grandmama and, just allowed to have her own space, everything went pretty well yesterday. So it was good. But no, I didn't see grandmama snatch anything, but there were some other like contentious moments of like, you think you're gonna get this for how much? But it was fun. It was the usual.
I guess that's happiness.
Yeah. Jennifer says, "Good morning, Autumn, Richard, Whack, and Wark fam from sunny Florida.
Good
Sorry I'm late.
morning.
I'm glad that you're here. Is this? I mean, it is sunny and it is hot here. It is already like 90 here.
It's Florida.
And it was so hot yesterday. We had tents, thank goodness. But like, just my skin was just sizzling. It was so much. Speaking of that, I just now realized we left the sunscreen over grandmama's house.
We left a couple of things.
Rebecca said, "Hey Autumn, what are you and Richard doing today?" That is not a damn thing. So today is a rest day. That's actually the title of this video. We're not going walking. It's already too hot. Like,
I wouldn't call it a rest day. It's just a sit at home and work day.
Exactly. It's an inside day. It's a not leave the house day. Because honestly, what I'm doing, I'm planning, hopefully, we're just going to have the Food Network all day and while I'm doing my expenses. So no video games, at least till these are done.
We'll discuss that once the live.
Because I just have to work on my computer all day. I've got to get my taxes and everything done because starting tomorrow, full steam ahead on my course. Like, you guys, my course is launching on August 1st. That's less than a month. I have to, like, it's about the content and I already have all of that stuff. But like, I got to work on the marketing. I got to work on like the advertising and the booking and all that stuff.
Look
like
at you.
I know, right?
You.
So that's such
a go-getter.
Yeah, because it's happening full steam ahead. I can't put it off. I can't, just like delay it because my life will just get so caught up in delays. I refuse. So that is my priority starting tomorrow. What? And I'm very, very excited about that.
Me too.
Thank you. Was I gonna say
your priorities?
No, because I got them ironed out.
Oh my God.
So in addition to that, it'll just mostly be working on my course and cleaning. Oh, if you haven't seen it, because I literally just did it like 10 seconds ago. On my website, I have a little bar, a contact bar at the top that says, "Want to come to my birthday party? Put your name and email address here." So go do that.
You set that up already?
Yes, I set that up this morning. That's another thing that I did this morning.
So amazing.
So yeah, I am being productive. That's just what I've got to do. Like, the yard sale is over, the excuses are over.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm done with it. Mom said your auntie tried to get my dishes. You talking about Aunt Beverly or Aunt Diane? Because that's hilarious. Jennifer said, yes,
like,
it's
hot. I don't know why you're selling somebody else's stuff anyway. I'm like, that's a whole, why are you even dipping your toe in that water?
Exactly, because everybody thinks they knows best. See, that's my problem. I'm going to live and let live. It's just like, let the people sell it for what they want. Let them keep it if they don't. When you don't, why is it your business?
Especially when it's not conducive the other way. If you can't listen, if you can't.
Exactly. If you can't be like, maybe I should lower my price. I'll tell you this.
Can't take it. Don't.
Aunt Beverly put more stuff back in the house than Mom did yesterday. Like, and I was like, Aunt Beverly, you done lost all your credibility because you said nothing was going back in the house. And she put this green dresser. It's a heavy green dresser too. I just can't get rid of it. I got to sell it. I can't give this away. And I'm just like, oh, you can't, but you're telling other people they should give their stuff away. So that's all I'm saying.
It's a can't let it go.
Vita said family went on a boat yesterday and we made dinner. Ooh, ribs, candied yams, mac and cheese. Ooh, we do this every weekend. Could I find cauliflower so I could make cauliflower casserole? That's a dangerous recipe doing that every weekend.
You can't jump off and swim to shore on that.
Exactly.
You stuck.
Kelly said, what did the doctor say about the spot on your head? Yes, if I haven't told you guys, so the doctor, I went to the dermatologist, she looked at it, she said everything appeared to be fine. It may actually be dry skin or like a dry patch, because I asked her if she thought it was sun damage, and she said no. And so she gave me a couple of creams to put on it twice a day, and I've been doing that. And this was just ever since Thursday, so, I'll give it a week or two. But she says she feels very confident that it should turn back to normal, but that the most important thing for me to do was moisturize. And, if we're being honest, I don't moisturize the way that I should.
Put Neosporin on it.
No, see, he thinks Neosporin could fix everything. It can't. So I just got to make sure to put that cream on it, and then just to moisturize my face, because I don't want light spots popping up. But she said, from an irregularity or, skin cancer standpoint, it's not anything like that. It's just dry skin. So she asked if vitiligo runs in our family. Mom, I said no. Do we have anyone in our family with vitiligo? So I didn't know. It's that lightning disease, the skin lightning with So I was just like, I don't know anyone. Yes, vitiligo. I was just like, I don't know if anyone in our family that has that, I don't know anyone, so it might have to be some distant person that I don't know about. Vita says yesterday, it was 90 at 9 a.m.
Thanks, generations and everything.
Good morning, Tanya.
What was 90?
The temperature.
Oh, yes. That's
Shelly says, Autumn, did you stay keto all day yesterday? Yes, I did. However, I ate so much food, though. It was so delicious. All the moon cheeses, all of the bratwurst. Oh my God, the Sola hot dog buns. So good. They're just like regular hot dog buns. In my opinion, they're a little thicker or chewier than hot dog buns. They don't kind of disintegrate and fall apart. And maybe that was just us getting the cheap hot dog buns before,
Well, I mean, but every hot dog bread quality.
Yeah, exactly.
But
so
these were high quality.
Yeah, these are just high quality bread. So it was so good.
Nice and bitey and chewy. And
we had bratwurst. Yes, we had bratwurst and ribs and peppers and onions and the spicy coleslaw. It was so good. And I had a lot of snacks. Like I said, I had moon cheese. I had Quest bars. I had some almonds. I had some Choco Rights. Woo! I mean, just tons of snacks. Yesterday was a great day. It was a crazy,
given everything else.
It was about as close to my birthday that I'm gonna get. It was just
as far as you're eating.
Yeah, the quantity. It was all keto.
Exactly.
But the quantity was nuts. And there was plenty of stuff at that party that was not keto.
Oh yeah.
I would have. See, you're the type. There was this big vat of macaroni and cheese. It was a big pan of macaroni and cheese.
Like the typical 4th of July type.
And I was like, Richard, do you want some macaroni? I was like, did you want some macaroni and cheese? He goes, I just had a little spoonful. It wasn't my favorite. I'm not going to get any more. And I was just like, okay, that's cool. I'm the type, macaroni and cheese is macaroni and cheese. It doesn't have to be particularly good or bad. I'm just going to eat it, So I didn't have any of that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
Like I said, I don't really care about because it's all, it tastes good. It tastes like macaroni and cheese. There are some better and worse forms, but.
And honestly, I really wasn't going to get any, but your aunt was sitting there and giving me the dead eye. I was just looking at what was there. She was like, "Oh, get you some of that, and then get you some." I was like,
God, that sounds just like it,
Diane. Oh my God, I'm going to get a little bit of corner. Get you some more. I said, I bought some. Let me calm down. So I just got 3 little corners of 3 little wedges and took it in the house and sampled it. And I was just like, no knock, but
See, he didn't even have to have it. See, I would have eaten it no matter what.
Oh no, it wasn't. I would have done different stuff.
Mom said I sold all my big stuff yesterday, clocking dollars. Yeah, okay. I don't know what clocking dollars means. We're just going to disregard that. But yeah, both Mom and me. No, there was a couple big things I didn't sell, but I got it out of my house though. That was the number one
it was
goal.
A win-win.
Yes, but Mom sold some stuff that's literally been in my garage for 3 years. Yesterday was a great day. Grandmama made $1,200 because I counted all the money. Grandmama made $1,200 and I made $375. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Sounds like a win.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially stuff just collecting dust anyway.
Exactly. I was like, I made $375 and I got a clean house out of the deal. I mean, that's a win-win. I would have just, it would have been enough to get the stuff out of my house, but I got money for it. That is crazy. Joy said, be praying for our family. Got sad news last night that my cousin, who is morbidly obese, died of a heart attack. Made me thankful that I started this lifestyle journey.
Oh, wow.
Gosh, sorry for your loss, Joyce. And I mean, but that just goes to show like health is about, and especially being at like a healthy weight and just understanding how to eat. Your own body. Yeah, it's just so important for so many facets and aspects of your life. Yeah, it's nice. Just looks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's nice to look nice and it's nice to do all that, but like it is just so important. And it's a
system too. Everything relies on everything else. As soon as one fails and the cascading.
Yeah, exactly. Once your heart goes and everything else. But yeah, I'm like, and it's just a cause of untimely death. Like, like that, no other reason.
Unexpected.
And that's the most devastating right there. My goodness. So
we're with you too, Joyce.
That's amazing. Yeah. Sorry about that. TC said the texture was good on the solo because it has wheat gluten. Yeah, we could get that texture from a gluten-free bread. Exactly. That's what it is. It's the wheat gluten, the modified or the vital wheat. Like,
of course.
I'm so glad to get this stuff out of the house because like it's just bread, you guys. And like
somebody with a magnifying.
Yeah, I don't want to make it a habit of eating bread. So that stuff is.
Well, it's like treats. Treat it like a treat.
It is like a treat
to a standard.
Yeah, it's like a treat where. See, I'm glad that I'm finding these items that I can like turn into a yellow day without having to be a red day,
exactly.
But I also feel like, if you're going to eat, my thought process was, if you're going to eat bread, you might as well eat regular bread, but now I'm just like, okay, now I can find some things that like, okay, I can still classify as keto,
still keep
but that's still not stuff you should have,
keep your numbers relatively low.
Yeah, exactly.
All things considered.
Probably comparably low compared to the real thing.
Went off the cliff.
So yeah, all I'm saying is a Snickers bar might raise my blood sugar, 40 points. Choco Right might raise it 30. Still not 40 though, but
exactly.
That's where I'm going with this whole thing. So
I agree completely.
Yeah. So yesterday was a great day. Stayed completely keto.
Extremely hot.
I will say the day before that though, I normally was supposed to be a fasting day, but I did not fast. I probably had around 1,000 calories and mostly snacks. I had some almonds. I had a Quest bar. That was Friday. That was the day we were moving everything around. Yeah, and after that, I was just like, I'm hungry. Like we're doing way too much. So I ate that day. I didn't weigh myself yesterday, but between that and also I did meal prep on Friday. And one thing that I realized, and it's important to learn things about myself, is that I can't fast on a meal prep day because between having to taste the food that I'm making, and things like that, and being surrounded by the food in the kitchen all day, it just doesn't work well mentally for me to fast. So, my thought was like, okay, well, I've already had a couple spoonfuls of this meat sauce because I had to taste it. So I'm already over 50 calories. So I'm technically not fasting. So, and I've been moving all this heavy furniture. So I might as well have some almonds and cheese now because like I'm actually hungry.
Well,
so,
yeah, exactly. Off the energy that fasting
so it's just like, now I know better to where I can't, I can't fast on meal prep days. So what that means is I either need to meal prep on a different day or just fast on a different day. So
I love it.
Yes, exactly. So that's what I found out. Vita says, can't find solar bread, but found keto bread and it works. Yeah. I mean, we found some keto bread too it says keto bread at Costco. Apparently I heard, it still raises your blood sugar and whatnot. I wouldn't be surprised because that stuff is just basically bread they modify it to try to take out and make it all fiber so you can subtract the net carbs. But
I'd say it goes back to the thing is we really don't want to eat bread that often. Exactly. So just treat it like a treat as opposed to a standard.
Yes.
Like just have a sandwich once, twice a week, maybe.
No, less than that for me.
Once a week, maybe.
Yeah, no, once a month, maybe.
Once a month, maybe.
Yeah, I don't need bread to be a part of my everyday life, you know? Like, so it's like a once a month type of thing.
For me, it'll be once a week.
Yeah, absolutely. That's okay. So yes, I did stay keto, but when I show y'all my weight today, y'all are going to be like, ghost face emoji, and I'm just going to be like, it's okay. That just goes to show what 2 days of overeating can do.
Oh my God.
But as quickly as I gain it, I lose it. I'm not scared of the number, okay? I'm not scared of the numbers. It doesn't mean I'm failing. This is just where I am right now. Like, with this time of the year, you know, I knew it was the 4th of July. I knew it was the art sale. My birthday's coming up. Like, you know, like this week, it's going to be a different week, you know?
You still have to add in the fact, like what we've been through the past few months. Like that's an effect, you know? Everybody's just been in your own homes looking at 4 walls and your refrigerator.
Yes.
So it's like, it's been super hard these past few months. And like, we're all in this together. You're not alone. And the 4th of July weekend's only going to get worse for everybody. For the most part, it's like you're around family. You want to bond. You want to eat. You want to be festive, and still at the same time you're thinking about diet and health and exercise. And it's everybody's struggle together.
These months have actually been easy for me, though.
Well, I know you.
Okay,
you're a different type of cat.
Okay. I'm a different type of cat. He referred to himself as a different type of cat a couple of days ago. And that just cracked me up. He said, you know me, I'm a different type of cat. And the way that I outright laughed at him, I'm sorry. That was just like, did you just refer to yourself as a different type of cat?
No, that was extremely smooth in that moment. You should have been there.
True said it'll all come out in a couple of days. You're right, it will. So that's what I'm saying. I got my water, JJ. This is number 1. I'm also about to go get another one. So Entertain America. See, now you can just easily roll into the frame because you got a rolly chair. Okay.
Is that easy?
It's easier than scooting.
Oh my gosh, you're so goofy. Okay. Well, now that she's gone again, as at least happens once per show. Let's see. Let's go through the comments with me. Vita says, I'm going to try and eat only when hungry. That is a good attempt. I will say I'm with you on that one. I mean, the main thing with me, though, is as long as it's not in your face, because, you know, in those moments when you're just bored and you just happen to be in the kitchen, that's the key. It's just like you can't be bored in the kitchen because then you'll randomly look through cabinets and try to find stuff to eat. That's my thing. That's
my thing.
Oh, that's your thing? I thought that was my thing.
Sweetheart, I was just looking in the refrigerator to get some water, and I saw the GQ sauce. So maybe you want to talk about the ribs that you made yesterday and the sweet and spicy GQ sauce.
Yeah, they were awesome. The ones we ate yesterday for the 4th with the coleslaw.
Yes.
It was amazing. I mean, again, doing it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's like that heat was intense. We don't have a canopy or shade or anything, so I was just running out, doing it, and running back in.
So he made ribs. You have to give the full context of what you're doing. He was making ribs on the grill, and I really wanted you to discuss more about using the barbecue sauce that we've never used before, that particular flavor.
We used GQ sweet and spicy sauce.
And what were your thoughts about it?
It was really good. I enjoyed it. I mean, it went on nice. It coated well. And after
how did it taste?
It tasted pretty good. It was like a standard awesome barbecue sauce. It didn't really
you couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, I mean, GQ nails it every time. I'm impressed. And he has a lot of variety. I love it. Was that the?
Yeah, that was the appropriate amount of detail. Yeah, that was pretty good. What was I going to talk about?
So cute. Latriva says the cat thing is a generational thing.
Oh yeah, he must be in the previous generation.
Well, I was in that perfect. I was right in that wedge generation. Where it was like I could have floated either way. And I was like growing up with my family. My parents was always listening to all the oldie stuff, so it just sunk in some.
Dr. Ross says I put the sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce to good use yesterday. Yeah, Mom had some of that. My God, I forgot to tell you about the hot dogs. So we bought our own bratwurst, of course, because we kind of realized we liked them. It was born of necessity because on Father's Day,
they didn't
really have any hot dogs, and we had to buy some brats to make. And so we bought them for Father's Day. And then at my dad's house, I was like, oh, these are good. Like, I didn't even know that I was going to like these this much. So then when we were grilling out for the 4th of July, I was like, oh, let's make sure we get some brats because I know that those are going to be good. But then, like normal people, my Aunt Diane and my grandmother had hot dogs at a barbecue, like you're supposed to. So my Aunt Diane was grilling and she burnt them. Like a lot of people in my family like burn hot dogs, not just me. So she burnt the bejesus out of some hot dogs. It was so good. And so my mom had brought over some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. And so we were dipping the hot dogs in that. I was like, oh, this is good, you know, but like, I could have just ate them hot dogs by themselves. I did have a couple that I ate just by themselves. I can't believe you. Mom, did you stay keto yesterday? I put you on the spot. JJ says, I like that flavor. It's good. I also have the honey mustard. I do really, really like the G. Hughes honey mustard. All the Hughes. Yeah, the G. Hughes. Like if you like chicken tenders, I just love. Yeah, I just love all the marinades. We got all the sauces, the steak sauce. Cynthia said that's a shirt for Richard. I'm a different type of cat. That's hilarious. Right there. Trivia said it's good. I don't like the ingredients, but it's tasty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of this processed shelved stuff, it's the same. It's all the same. Yeah, that's kind of the truth. Shelly says, I love ribs. I bought that sauce and haven't tried it yet. Sounds yummy to me. It's really good. It's the one, and I don't know if it was the ribs itself, but it tasted the least like a sucralose or a stevia sweetened barbecue sauce. Like normally they kind of all have that sweetener taste, but this one just tasted like regular barbecue sauce. I really enjoyed it. I like all of it. Holly says I use Primal Kitchen barbecue sauce. I might look into that. Yeah, we've seen that too. I tried one other Primal Kitchen product and I really didn't like it. I think it was like a salad dressing or something. So I honestly haven't tried anything else. But maybe you can't mess up a good barbecue sauce. So. Dr. Waz says brats with sauerkraut and spicy mustard is the best. You lie. Ooh. So no. Really knocking Dr. Waz. No, I just don't like sauerkraut. Like I'm sure. She likes my shirt. I'm sure. Your shirt is nice. Your shirt is really nice. So. Treva said, did I miss your weight? No, you didn't miss my weight. No, brats and sauerkraut and spicy mustard is the jam. No, I just don't like sauerkraut, though. I love sauerkraut. Nah, I just don't like sauerkraut, though. Things. I mean, how long have you been since you tried it? You're right. See? No, that is probably true. Sauerkraut would be one of those things that I would be interested in a reintroduction to. See, we need to go to an authentic German place. I don't know if I want to spoil my brat by putting sauerkraut on it. Can I just try it separately? Like brats are so good on their own. We can do like a flight? You can do a brat flight. Yes. You just have 3 different brats with 3 different toppings. Okay, you guys. Between Friday, Saturday, and today's Sunday. So just between them 2 days, I stepped on the scale this morning. I knew because I could feel my stomach, and I was just like, "Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot there." You know. I stepped on the scale today. I did, and I weighed 183. And this is particularly disturbing to me. I'm trying to This is particularly disturbing to me, not because I'm back in the 180s, because, once again, guys, this is just a fasting day and a number 2 away from being back even further. But now I have to change the scale on my graph, because I graph my weight, and the scale used to only go to like the top tick mark only went to 180, but now I have to move it back to 185 just because, if it was 180, then it would go off the charts. My weight would literally be off the charts, So you have to change my highest back to 185. But it's a blessing because, earlier this year, I was looking at the charts of my weight and my high mark was like 210, So the fact that now the highest only has to be 185, I know, right? Like, and just shows you Q3, is it Q4? The high could just be 175, So it's all about progress, not perfection. So, And I mean, after what we've been through the past 2 days, that's expected. Yeah, exactly. So here's my goal, you guys. my goal is today, I'm probably just going to maintain, honestly, because we're smashing the crate today. And I don't really have plans to eat much more off plan than that. But still, you know, I don't know what's in the keto crate yet. I have to shoot the keto crate unboxing and the smash the crate all at the, you know, like at the same time. So I don't know what's in there yet, but we're going to be trying that. But I have my meal prep. I have my lasagna bake and my Caesar salad. I'm going to be eating that all through next week, just like normal. We're going to be doing some walking. I'm going to be doing some weightlifting, like finally able to get back to my normal routine. So my whole thing is if I can get back to a decent weight by, you know, next Sunday, because that's when it's going down. Next Sunday kicks off birthday celebration. So, you know, if I can do, you know, my birthday celebration and like end back up at a weight like this, because that's probably what's going to happen. Over 2 days of overeating, I'll gain 10 pounds, you know? So, you know, as long as I can like end, I don't want to go any higher than 185 on my birthday. Then after that, I'll be able to just head back down for the month. So, but yeah, that's the goal. But, you know, it's just, you can't be scared of these numbers. Your body retains weight and food and number two and, you know, all the chemicals from all like the sweeteners that we're eating. I mean, it's okay, guys. Once you go back to eating clean, normal food, all the bad stuff will go away. So, yeah.
And Treva, you are correct. One dwarfs the other. Okay.
Yes. See, Treva's preaching. She said, I remember that not long ago, your lowest was in the 180s and a binge would put you in the 200s. Exactly. Progress. I'm making it happen. Exactly. So,
look at you.
Rebecca says, hey, Adam, why do you like sauerkraut? I think it's the sour part of it. I don't like the vinegary. I've gotten a lot used to the more vinegary tastes of things. Well, because the kraut is like the cabbage. That might be the cabbage part of it, right?
No, you do love cabbage.
The sour might be the pickling. And I don't really like that, but I've really gotten a lot more used to the flavors of like vinegary pickle type things. So I might actually
and
like
also
it.
It's like it depends on who prepares it. That's
also
the biggest thing.
Depends.
You have to have actual sour.
Yes, Holly says you will get back on track. Besides, this was part of the plan. You're right. I mean, honestly, you guys, no regrets. Yesterday was a great day. Like, I sold some stuff, made a lot of money. I got my house cleaned out. I bought all the snacks that I knew I was going to eat. I ate all of those snacks and only those snacks I didn't eat off plan. It was, and I watched Hamilton. What? Like,
half of it.
Yeah, you're right. So yesterday was a great day. So, you know, once again, I weigh myself because I like to have this information and I like to show you guys this information. And, you know, I hope that it helps desensitize you to the number on the scale. And you know, people have said that to me before, and it really means a lot that I can help in that way, that it's just like, you know, I want you to be able to say, you know, just because I gained 6 pounds in a day, I remember when Autumn did that, but like all you got to do is eat on plan and 3 days later she lost it. Like, you know, like we can't be afraid to live our life, and we can't value our success and our failure by the number on the scale. We have to measure it by, did we stick to our plan or did we not? Okay. And eating all of that food yesterday was part of my plan. I stuck to my plan, you know? So, you know, as long as I stick to my plan, you know, moving forward, then the weight will come off.
Did everybody take notes?
Because my plan, more often than not, is to eat on track and is to fast. And, you know, 90% of the time, that is my plan. But sometimes my plan is just to go ham, okay?
Oh,
that's what I did yesterday, and it was great.
Oh, my God.
So there's that. Dr. Y says non-scale victories are better. You're right. Exactly. Honestly, the fact that I could be surrounded by all that food and, you know, like Father's Day helped. But in my opinion, this was even more of a test than Father's Day because, like, this was actual. Well, no, but I'm saying this was actual cookout food. That, you know, like that an actual, you know, your mama and your granny,
it was made on time.
And it was made, and it was there, and it was like stuff that I would be, you know, that I would want more. But like it wasn't even tempting, and I didn't feel like I was missing out. I was like, okay, yeah, I got y'all's pineapple upside down cake, but I have my Quest bar, and to me, you know, once again, it gives me that same enjoyment feeling. Yeah, and the ribs were delicious. And we made our coleslaw. And,
Oh,
you
we had
know,
a full meal.
I probably drank a gallon of water yesterday. I probably drank a gallon of soda yesterday. Between all the Pepsis and the ginger ales. And like, I mean, we just, it was like one of those like physically taxing days that I haven't
worked
had.
your butt off.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really a
oh yeah, like I
4th
did.
of July.
Yeah, exactly. I did 12,000 steps. You know,
we did not have a relaxing 4th of July.
No, yeah, I mean, it was a work day. So yes, it was.
And I have a feeling I will be sick on August the 29th.
Yes. So August the 20th. What's August? Oh gosh, it was the next yard sale. Oh no! But honestly, it's all downhill from here. Nothing can compare to this yard sale. Like this was the largest situation I've ever seen. I saw the
worst ever.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe that is your first. So maybe the next yard sale you're gonna be like, oh, this ain't nothing. You know,
playing cards.
Yeah,
and
that wasn't
folding chairs being sold.
Yeah, that was a little bit more than that. Just not like 70 pieces of furniture. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Treva says after everything comes out, you'll be at a new low weight. I love how you say like comes out. I love that. Thank you. I love you speaking that into the future, and I believe it. That's what I'm saying. I believe it as well. Numbers like this used to scare me. Like, oh no, I'm heading back up. This is the beginning. I'm undoing everything that I did. What's wrong? Like, no, that's not it. No,
we don't have that mentality.
That's not it.
Yeah,
okay.
We don't have that mentality. Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you. Oh, look at my man not allowing stuff. Okay. All right. Take control, husband. You can't say stuff like that. Okay. So but we're heading off here today. We are lots of computer work, lots of inside work, lots of this to do today.
Get started on the vacation video.
Yay! He's gonna go downstairs and work, and then there may or may not be some video games. Exactly. So we're having a good day today. Tomorrow, kicks off, regular work day, cleaning up the remnants of everything that we had to like pull out of the way. Yeah. So
that's an understatement.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot this week. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it. So hope you're feeling good. Hope you have a good day. I hope it's not like blistering like hell hot where you are, because that's how it is here. We staying inside today. So I'll be excited to see Mom later. We are smashing the crate. That makes me happy.
Today?
Yes, that is today. So that video will be coming out. Both videos, the unboxing and the smash the crate, will be coming out this week. Have a good day, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Also, go to my website. If you get emails from me and you're confident I already have your email address, then we're good, okay? Be on the lookout for the invite, I would say by Friday. But if you don't think I have your email address, go to my website, and the first thing says, come to my birthday party, and just put your name and email address in there. And then I'll let you know, like on Friday, when you should be looking around for it. But okay, have a good day, everyone, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Oh.